Hey guys, it's Mr. Mini Painter, and today I received this package which I am about to open, and I'm very curious about because it's the first ever model of the new miniature game Starcraft, the new tabletop minigame issued by Archon, but in collaboration with Blizzard, and that's what makes it interesting because it's an official collaboration. So I'm very curious as to what to expect of this game, and this is the first miniature ever. So let's open it up together and see what's inside. Here we go. Okay, this looks promising. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this. Zeratul. It's a promo miniature they issued pre-release of their game. Let's take it out. And see. Okay, put this away. There's some. Oh, wow. This looks so awesome. Official label by Archon Studio and Blizzard Entertainment. It's a promo miniature which was made exclusive pre-launch to the game. An official tabletop miniatures game of Starcraft. This is probably one of the coolest things I've seen this year on miniature gaming. The game itself has to come out somewhere, I think it will be next year, I'm not really sure. But this looks very, very promising. This is the 100% scale, so it's pretty big mini. The base is 50 millimeters, the scale is 32. So this is an actual size here. And of course these Protoss dudes, they were pretty large, weren't they? Okay, let's open it up. I can't really wait. Let's try and open up very careful here, because I don't want to damage anything. I think the box looks very promising. I have played Starcraft a lot in my childhood, and I think the game is about 20 or maybe 25 years old or something like that. But it's still one of the best games in its sort, I think. It's a story-driven game where you play all races. So you start with the Terrans under the command of Jim Raynor in one of the first missions. You meet Sarah Kerrigan, who later turns to the Zerg as Kerrigan. One of the Zerg lords or rulers or leaders, whatever you call it. And you play the Protoss, of course, and Zeratul is one of the main characters in this game. And yeah, wow, so the box it looks really nice with these shiny parts. I don't know if it's really visible. It's kind of reflective stuff on there. So they put some attention into these boxes, which is great. So let's see what's there. Oh damn. Okay, I'm gonna put the box here. Before revealing all this, I'm gonna keep myself in tension this way. Okay, there is some booklets here on how to assemble the model. Also, this is well done. It looks really nice. I think there's some kind of Zerg body here he's standing on. And then of course Zeratul himself. There are some assembly variants. Or maybe not with this one, I'm not really sure. Either a pose A or pose B for some models, I think, but I don't really see it in this one. And the sprues itself. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. There is this sprue here. Let's see, that's the base, of course. And we've got these bottom parts, the body. And what has me confused a little bit is that there is a second sprue here with transparent parts, which is, I think you're gonna need them both. Yeah, it looks like that. But there are some parts that seem to be on both of them, so I'm not really sure if it's a double or you can use it as a transparent miniature. And so yeah, I'm not really sure here. Let's see if the booklet says something about it. It says, let's see. No, it really doesn't say anything. So yeah, it's a special promotional miniature, but it seems that some of these parts, like for example this cloak, is exactly the same as this one. So I think it's optional whether you want to have a transparent version of it so you can make a transparent paint job, or have a solid one, or maybe, and I haven't checked, but maybe it's possible to make two minis? Two versions? I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna have to make a separate video on how to assemble this thing. But up until now, this looks very promising. The material is very sturdy, is like comparable to the, for example, Warhammer minis. Some decent material, solid, hard plastics, with a high definition grades or tiny details on this mini. So this is going to be a lot of fun to paint. I'm very curious as to when this game comes out. This could be very big because the Starcraft universe is enormous. There are three main races that you play. You start with the Terrans, which are fighting off the Zerg, which is the second race, and eventually the Protoss get into the fight, and they all fight for kind of a region of the universe for dominance. That's it. The Zerg are trying to take over, and the Terrans are trying to save whatever's left. And eventually with the aid of the Protoss, but all three have their own agenda, and it's a lot of fun to play the game, and now it's going to be available as a tabletop miniatures game. How cool is that? So Zeratul is the first mini that they have released as a promotional miniature, probably to get the fans from the Starcraft games excited about playing this board game, buying the board game. Well, they have one fan, I can tell you now, because I'm definitely gonna buy this game. So I'm gonna keep you posted on all the progress on the mini. I'm probably gonna make some video tutorials on how to paint these miniatures, and depending on your interest in this game, I can either put it on my Patreon page or maybe my YouTube page. I'm not really sure. So make sure to follow the channel, and I'll keep you posted with any new content that is going to be released, and of course the new miniatures that are going to be released. And there is going to be a lot. and I'm really hoping, I haven't read anything about it, that they are going to add the Starcrafts of Starcraft. So there is a giant fleet of warships also in this game, huge destroyers, so that will be a lot of fun if they get into the mix as well. Probably they're going to start with the tiny guys, the Protoss, the Terrans, but it would be a lot of fun if they included the vehicles, because there's a lot of cool stuff in there to explore. So this could potentially be a very big game, like a Warhammer game, or like a Lord of the Rings game that I've been making a lot of videos about, with new releases every few months or year. So this could be very big. So yeah, I'm very curious about this game, and I'm gonna take you there every step of the way and show you all these new models that are coming out. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!